What's up, gang? Hey man, in this video I'm gonna teach you how to be the smoothest talker on the planet. Make sure you watch this video to the very end because I got a ton of gold nuggets. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Also make sure you like this video so it can hit the algorithm and it can teach a lot of men how to become elite when it comes to talking to women, doing the 80-20 rule, etc, etc. So without further ado, let's jump into the video. Alright, so I'm gonna give you guys a little secret. You know what I mean? I'm gonna teach you guys how to be the smoothest talker on the planet without giving a fuck. Basically, I'm gonna teach you guys how to get the best results in the field with women. Step number one, when you see a woman that you're attracted to, go over and introduce yourself. Don't think of nothing else. It also gonna help you get rid of your approach anxiety. Don't think of nothing else. Don't think of being rejected. Don't think of her having a nasty attitude. Don't think of nothing else. All you need to think in your head is, I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna introduce myself. Hey, I'm CJ. Now, once you introduce yourself, you want to have a blank mind because you want to allow the conversation to go wherever the fuck it go. Because you don't even care too much enough to even have a pre-planned conversation. You don't want to have no stories. You don't want to do no mystery method. You don't want to do none of that bullshit. All you want to do is allow the conversation to go where it goes. And in the midst of the conversation, when there are lulls in the conversation, when the conversation dies down a little bit, that's when you try to move things forward. Right? So what I mean by move things forward, let's say you having a conversation, you realize that you can't pull the chick. So when the conversation dies down, you just say something slick, just like, hey, what's your number, by the way? You know what I mean? I didn't get your number yet. You know what I mean? Let's text sometime. You know, or you can be even a little bit more slick. Let's say something in the conversation, she said something slick, like, she's just like, you know, I like to do this on my spare time, or whatever the fuck y'all was talking about. And then you be like, oh yeah, shit, next time I'm at the beach, I'll text you. Like let's say she like to say, oh, for fun, I like to go to the beach. You be like, oh, for real? And let's say the conversation lull down. They be like, oh shit, I like to go to the beach too. Next time I'm at the beach, I'm gonna text you. What's your number? That's if you know that you can't pull her. You gotta get a lot of digits. You want to get a lot of digits of girls that you like. You know what I mean? So that you can actually start stacking a whole bunch of numbers, and then you can actually start copying and pasting a whole bunch of the same messages, and you'll be surprised your results. Like tonight, I got a bunch of numbers, copied and pasted a bunch of messages. I got a bunch of responses, and I go to girls that I find attractive, slim belly, big old booty, cute face. I introduce myself. I allow the conversation to go wherever the fuck it go, right? Some bitch is talking about, you know, having an argument with her best friend and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, shit, for real? Damn, that's crazy. Damn, for real? What's the argument about? Boom, keep her talking about shit she want to talk about. Some bitch was talking about work. Yeah, I'm a registered nurse. I do this. I'd be like, oh, damn, how long you been doing that? Let the conversation go wherever the fuck she want to take it. 80-20. You feel me? 80-20. 80-20. You want her talking 80% of the time. You want to be talking 20% of the time. Because you don't care too much enough to be giving her... See, I'm going to tell you the mistake most guys make when they talk to women. The mistake most guys make when they talk to women is they want to talk too much about themselves. Women hate that shit. But who gives a fuck? If you want to talk about yourself, you can do that too. It's just going to lower your percentage. They don't, they got guys that try to control the conversation, where it goes. You got those guys that want to control every aspect of the interaction. Those guys, if that's what you want to do, you can do that too. You know, don't give a fuck, but it's just going to lower your percentage. The shit that I'm teaching you guys is what work at the highest percentage. Highest percentage of girls giving you their number, highest percentage of girls going on a date, highest percentage of girls fucking you. You gotta allow the conversation to go where it goes. You know what I mean? You can't force it. You can't be trying to force it to you can't be trying to force her to say things or do things that she don't want to do. You gotta allow this shit to fucking organically flow. And when there's lulls in the conversation, you can say slick shit like, hey, let me show you something. Now when you say something like, let me show you something, that can be a way to pull her from her friends. You're not really showing her something, you just really taking her to a different part of the bar or whatever, and then she say, oh, what you want to show me? Then you go in for the kiss or some shit. You feel me? Because she might kiss you when you alone, opposed to in front of her friends type shit. Matter of fact, she will. If you want to kiss. If you don't want to kiss, you don't got to, bro. Like, fuck, you know what I mean? Like, fuck them, nigga. Like care less, you know what I mean? But what I mean by caring less is, don't care too much about the chick, and don't put too much care into things that's not getting you results. Me personally, I don't care about nothing that's not getting me results. I don't care about the chicks. I don't care about their feelings. I don't give a fuck. I copy paste messages. You feel me? Different, and a lot of conversations to go where they want. And the same thing with text. You feel me? When you texting chicks, you copy, let's say you copy paste a message, you know what I mean? Like, nice meeting you or some shit like that. You just copy and pasting it to all the bitches you met that night. That don't mean you really give a fuck about them, but you feel me? Like, you just copy and pasting messages. You feel me? Nice meeting you, nice meeting you, nice meeting you, nice meeting you. Let's say one chick was like, oh, nice meeting you too, or some shit like that. And then let's say the next morning you say you like the message or some shit, or you put a heart on the message that she wrote you back. The next morning you say, what you doing today? And you copy and paste that shit to all the fucking chicks. And let's say one chick say she doing this, one chick say she doing this. You gotta go with the conversation. Like, one chick say, oh, I'm not really doing much today. And you be like, oh, damn, I'm about to grab a drink, you want to join me, or some shit like that. Some slick. You feel me? Let the conversation go where it needs to go. You know what I mean? Your goal is to meet with her alone. If you can meet a girl alone, your chances of getting the pussy is gonna significantly rise. It's gonna significantly increase. So instead of thinking of the perfect technique and this and that and blah blah blah, you need to learn how to allow the conversation to go where it go. You gotta learn how to number stack. You gotta learn how to handle rejection. You feel me? Because some conversations just gonna go with a bitch telling you that I'm just not interested in you. I had that happen. You feel me? I had a bunch of numbers tonight. I got a bunch of girls responding. You know what I mean? We wasn't able to pull any, you know, girls was with their friends, shit like that. None of them was set. We had one set that we could have pulled, but the friend group had an argument and they was crying and all this bullshit, and it is what it is. So no pulls tonight. Bunch of numbers, bunch of responses. You feel me? It's gonna be a lot of pussy out of that, out of those text messages out. They already, you feel me? They already dropping stuff back. You know what I mean? But you know, you still get rejected. I still got rejected today. Some chick, I walked up to her, I was like, hey, I'm CJ. She looked at me. She ain't say a fucking word. You feel me? And I said, hey, what's the occasion? She looked at me again. She said, hey, I'm not interested in you, so don't waste your time. Cool. I don't give a fuck. I ain't gonna get angry. I don't give enough of a fuck to get angry. You know what I mean? The lady who worked at the spot when I first walked in, cute as fuck. I started trying to chop it up. Be like, hey, do I know you from somewhere? She said, nah, you don't know me. I say, do you know me? I think, you sure you ain't never seen me? She was like, nah, I ain't never seen you. And I was like, what's your number so I can see if I can look you up on my phone, see if you're in my phone. She's like, no, I'm not in your phone. And then I was just like, she's just a bitch. She cute, but she too much of a bitch. And she at work. So the reason I asked it that kind of way, because she working type shit. You feel me? So I ain't gonna just be blatant like, hey, what's your number? And this motherfucker at work at the door. She the door lady, like at the front. She one of the cute ladies that work there. But shawty was bad as hell. So that's the way that I approached her. I got turned down. So when I'm on this film stuff and I'm teaching you guys, like, for real, how to get results, I'm gonna tell you my L's too. I'm really in the field. You know what I mean? I went down to South Beach with my boy who game is horrible. Another thing too, this is what I tell you. If you got somebody who game don't match, like, it don't sit right with you, it's better off not gaming with that person. It's better off going alone, because they can affect you so poorly. Like, he's a lover boy, touchy-feely, you know, open the set, already want to grab the girl, force her to follow him places. He's a forceful, hard salesman type of ladies man, right? And it messed your game up, because let's say you going into a 2-set and he over here aggressively trying to get the friend to fucking come with him, and you run it, you feel me, you the chill, nonchalant type. She gonna look at a friend, and it's always gonna fuck it up, you feel me? So, you know what I mean? I personally don't like doing shit with that guy, but I was supporting him. I went down to South Beach, you feel me? And you know what I mean? He's like, oh, let's talk to girls, let's talk to girls. Talk to those girls, same stuff always happen. And he always want to get ugly chicks too. Like I have a certain standard, so he always want to jump in the set with these very mid, below average looking chicks. You know what I mean? And those are the only ones he can consistently hit. And I think, yeah, he ended up getting some coochie this today. But mid chick, you feel me? Most all his chicks is mid. You know, he was showing me some videos of him hitting some chick, having sex with some chick he met at South Beach, big old fat belly, saggy titties. You know what I mean? He'd be like, oh, so hot, so hot. They're not. I wouldn't do it. You feel me? I wouldn't even have talked to him. You know what I mean? But he's a high volume guy, because he's so forceful and lover boyish and stuff like that. So his style works at a very low percentage. So he has to consistently, from sun up to sundown, talk to pretty much every woman he sees. You feel me? Me, I got a lot of numbers tonight, but it was all bad bitches. Like, it was all bitches that was my type. Like, any bitch that's not my type, I do not talk to. If she ain't got a flat stomach, fat ass, cute face, I don't care about the titties. She can either have titties or not. And sometimes I go for skinny girls, but they gotta have a nice skinny, like some skinny girls have a bubble butt. Like you'll see a little petite girl and they just have ass out of nowhere. You be like, where does the ass come from? Like, you tiny as shit and the ass just pop. I like those little skinny little girls too, with a nice fat ass that just come out of nowhere. But flat booty bitches, I can do a flat booty bitch if she's damn near flawless everywhere else. Like, cute ass face, cute ass smile, cute fucking demeanor. It can't be like flat pancake flat, but it can be a little bit smaller if she's just a cute ass little girl. You feel me? Like, just a very fucking cute petite type girl. But most of the times I want a big booty bitch, flat stomach, cute face. But I make exceptions to my rule based off of if the bitch bad. Like, you feel me? Because some girls, like, they don't got a lot of ass, but they just bad bitches. You feel me? Like, they just fucking sexy little petite little. They don't got a lot of ass. They got a bubble, like a little bubble, but they ain't got a lot of ass. But goddamn, just everything about them. They skin soft, they smell good, the way they talk, they just a sweet little fucking. Some of the best sex I've had was with the little petite girls, not with. They don't really got much ass, but damn, they pussies be tight than a fucking motherfucker, bro. Pussies be just creaming, you know what I mean? But that's besides the point, man. Let's get back to helping you guys. You feel me? If you guys want to reach the Playboy status, you guys want to be able to talk to any girl, be able to smooth talk damn near any girl, you gotta follow what I'm telling you guys down to the T. You gotta not be afraid to introduce yourself to any hot girl that you meet. Don't think of nothing after the introduction. The introduction is, hi, I'm CJ, or whatever. Start with that. As you get more advanced, the introduction can be what the fuck you want it to be. You can walk up to a bitch and say yellow, green, orange, and she be like, what the fuck? And he be like, nah, I'm just joking. You feel me? And then you let the conversation go wherever. You can do that, but me personally, I just introduce myself. I'd be like, hi, I'm CJ. You can do it anywhere. You can do it at a mall, you can do it at a grocery store, you can do it at Target, you can do it wherever. You feel me? And then you allow the conversation to flow wherever the fuck it flows, right? Let's say you meet the bitch at Target. After you introduce yourself, she might say her name, she might not. Who gives a fuck? Most of the times they gonna say their name. And then if you, let's say you meet her at Target, be like, oh, what you buying? She gonna say some shit she buying, be like, oh shit, for real? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, you feel me? If it seemed like the conversation dying down, just be like, hey, what's your phone number, by the way? She might deny it. No, I got a boyfriend. Oh, no, that's cool. I just want to say what's up. You feel me? And, you know what I mean? That's the way you just kind of got to play it. You know what I mean? Then she do give you a number. You be like, oh, you call it right in front of her, and then you be like, hey, I'm going to text you. This is my name. I'm going to text you my name. She be like, oh, yeah, thank you, whatever. And then later that day, or like once you get home or whatever the case is, after you got numbers, if you got a bunch of them, or only if you got one, you just copy paste some shit, right? I just say nice to meet you or some shit. You feel me? It depends on the day. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? The text is, as long as it's not too much caring, it's really just like a ping. That's the way you think of a text. It's like a fucking invite for her to say something back. You know what I mean? I don't do no question marks in text. I don't do no punctuation. I try to show the least amount of care in a fucking text as possible. You feel me? Because the less you care about these hoes, the better your result will be. But I wanted to give you that fucking aspect so that you guys can actually go out there and start getting some pussy sooner rather than later. Especially for you guys with approach anxiety. All you really got to do is introduce yourself. You know, don't be going out there with the like I said, the dude I was out with today, he don't listen to me. He do his own fucking thing. You know, you can tell him that you can help him increase his results and his percentage. He don't got to talk to so many bitches. He don't want to listen. And that's why he broke. The motherfucker make less than $500 a fucking month. Because he spends his whole life chasing pussy. He has to. You feel me? In order for him to fuck 2 to 3 girls a week, he has to be out every fucking day chasing pussy, which leaves him no time to make money. But it's gonna end soon because he ain't gonna be able to pay his rent. He ain't gonna be able to fucking, you know, afford all these bitches he be trying to fly in from different fucking country, different fucking states and shit. Eventually his money gonna run dry. And he told me today that it is finna run dry. He was basically low-key trying to ask me for some money. And I don't help people that don't help themselves. You can't be sitting around here every day chasing ass, neglecting everything in your life just to fuck 2 to 3 girls a fucking week. Damn near zero rotation. 1 to 2 girls in your rotation, and they both ugly as fuck. To me, that's a waste of fucking life. I be teaching him my techniques. He don't want to use my shit. He a RSD guy. He like RSD Julian. RSD is probably the worst motherfuckers on the planet when it comes to teaching game. When I learned from RSD back in the day, I became worse listening to them stupid motherfuckers. They have no clue anything about women. They have zero fucking clue. No clue at all. Grabbing women, lover boy, fucking forcing women, trying to make out with him. He follow all that bullshit. I'm surprised the guy ain't got a rape charge. It don't fucking work. Let's just put it like this: a broken clock is right twice a day. The guy had some pussy today. He got pussy today. But it doesn't work at a high percentage. It works at a very low percentage, and a lot of girls feel like they are forced into the fucking sex because it's very aggressive very quickly. Touchy-feely, trying to make out with a bitch as soon as you meet her. Like, come on, bro, chill the fuck out. You feel me? Unless you just on that type of time. If you on that type of time, you feel me? Maybe you on the wrong channel. Maybe you need to go back to RSD. You know what I mean? But that just shows too much care off the rip. Like, you just met this bitch and you trying to make out with her. Fucking, you know what I mean? Like, you just met this bitch. Like, you don't know her from nowhere. Like, you over here trying to kiss her. You over here trying to fucking force her to comply. Force her to come with you. Like, damn near, you know, try to make her do what you want her to do. And I noticed with his game, and I watched it today, and I realized how much I hated it, because I noticed that, like, his shit only worked with solo girls who are tourists by themselves, no friends, on the beach. Like, it don't work with I never seen him pull a 2-set. He's never pulled from Night Game. He's never pulled any hot chicks. You know what I mean? We take him to our bars and our venues. He's like, oh, this sucks. None of these girls are good. None of these girls are good. Maybe, nigga, you suck. You feel me? Maybe you just going for low-hanging fruit. You going for girls who are so... For you guys that want to get pussy, day game for solo girls, like girls by themselves going to the beach and stuff, it is significantly easier because girls are naturally social creatures. So if you ever see a girl by herself and you start talking to her, it's gonna be significantly easier for you to talk to that chick. You feel me? What we do, my game, I do harder shit. I do night game. A lot of people don't get results from night game. A lot of people don't get texts back from night game. A lot of people don't, like, even dating coaches, like, a lot of them suck at night game. They very, very, very low percentage. I'm a lot higher percentage at the hardest thing, which is night game. For a lot of people, they have no night game. And I don't even call it game. I just call it not giving a fuck. But a lot of dating coaching shit, they give too much of a fuck. They care too much about the result. I go into the conversation, I don't give a fuck where the fucking conversation leads. I really don't give a fuck. And when there's lows in the conversation, I'm gonna ask for the number early. The reason I ask for the number early, because you never know if the friend, you and this girl can be clicking, you never know if the friend might pull her away too early or whatever. So I'm asking for the number early, but even after I get the number, I'm still gonna stay in, chop it up with her, and still see if I can pull. But just in case I can't pull, I want the number because I know I can set up a fucking date with this chick, and I know I can fuck this bitch because of how I text. Very nonchalant, very non-caring, not trying to set a strong date, just trying to figure out what this bitch doing, you know, each and every day pretty much. And then if something aligns, just be like, oh, you doing that today? Oh shit. Shit, I'll be there, I'll be in that area. We should do something. Type shit. That's how I set dates. You feel me? As if I'm already in the motherfucking area. We should do something. Like, I done set dates to girls. Oh, I'm at the beach. Oh shit, for real? Shit, I'll pull up. I'm right around the corner. I was just going to the beach or some bullshit. You know what I mean? Girls drop me. He's like, oh, this is my pin. This is where I'm at. You meet her at the beach. You make out with her. You end up fucking the bitch. Like, you know what I mean? Bad bitches too. Like, these ain't, the shit I'm talking about is for bitches that's bad, bruh. And for a lot of you guys, whatever your type is, because a lot of guys, you know your motherfucking realm, you know your scope, you know, like, you know how you look in the mirror, and you know the type of bitches your ass can get. You feel me? Now, if you follow my techniques, you can even be an ugly guy and follow this style, and a girl be like, damn, this motherfucker don't miss. This motherfucker smooth than a motherfucker. She might give you some pussy just like, knowing that she out of your league, she might give you some pussy just because you just so much different and better than most of these other guys. I shouldn't even be giving you this motherfucking player shit, but I am, because I care for you guys. I care about you guys. Now, one thing I do care about is my motherfucking subscribers and my supporters. I do care about y'all. I will give you that. I don't care about these hoes, because these hoes ain't shit. You know what I mean? When I'm talking to these hoes, I don't, no emotion, no nothing. When I'm talking on this goddamn fucking camera to my subscribers, you'll see me get mad, you'll see me get hot, you'll see me have a wide range of emotions. Because I actually do care about my motherfucking subscribers. I want y'all to get some pussy, get back to men taking control, stop fucking simping, stop fucking acting like a pussy, stop listening to these dumbass female dating coaches. Like, y'all really gotta, like, cut off a lot of the simping and shit. Like, you feel me? That's why if you follow my channel and you actually start getting pussy, you gonna stop naturally simping over women, because you're actually fucking them. You feel me? Like, you gonna stop listening to these dumbass bitches get online saying stupid shit. Like, you gonna cut that. You gonna be like, man, that shit don't make no motherfucking sense. You ain't gonna be afraid to talk back to a bitch, you know, call a girl out. You're not gonna be afraid of none of that, because you're actually getting pussy. A man that's actually getting pussy, he ain't afraid of a bitch. A man who's getting consistent pussy, he's not afraid of women. He's not afraid to say the wrong thing. See, niggas that don't get pussy, they try to keep every door open with every woman. I want to be nice to her. She might give me. I'm going to let you know, all you nice guys, she's never going to give you pussy. She's never going to give you pussy. She hates, most women hate guys that care too much about them. I can cuss a bitch out. This is crazy. And a lot of people don't believe this. And y'all see my channels. I be going in on fucking Eva Lovia. I be going in on some of these dumbass chicks. I go in on them. A lot of people think when you go in on the bitch that they don't like you. Man, back in college, it was a long ass time ago, but back in college, we had this dumbass fucking female teacher. This is before Red Pill Space. This is before any of this. Ask anybody that knew me. I've been on this. We had this dumbass female teacher who kept talking about women's rights. Meanwhile, I'm going to a college where it's only 2% black. So I called this dumb bitch out. I said, we've been talking about fucking women's rights for the past 5 days. We only talked about black for less than half of a class. I said, at the end of the day, y'all got motherfucking way more goddamn privilege than even us black people. I said, the majority of people at this school is female. I was breaking down all these stats. I knew a bunch of stats back in the day because I was studying shit. So I'm like, it sounded like you just crying for no goddamn reason. This lady was appalled. Like, she was like, what did you say? And I was just hitting her ass with fucking fact after fact after fact. She got so pissed off that her other periods, she was telling them about me. CJ, the big bad fucking wolf. She had other fucking periods coming into my class just to fucking debate with me, just to fucking tell me I was wrong. But none of them could say that I was wrong. The only thing she tried to spin on me was when I said that females and males are naturally different by birth. You feel me? And I said an analogy where I said, because this was true back in that time. I had 2 pit bulls. I had a male pit bull and I had a female pit bull. And I said the female is cleaner than my male pit bull. My male pit bull is wild, running all over the place, aggressive. But the female was naturally cleaner. We didn't teach her this. When she went to the bathroom, she would push the grass over her bath. Like, she was a cleaner, more easier, more mellow dog than the female than my male dog. I said there are natural differences between men and women. And that's, I know I'm talking about dogs, but I said that's also in nature. Men are stronger, men are more aggressive, things like that. You know what this bitch tried to tell the class, because she was losing every fucking argument. She was the teacher. She said, oh, are you comparing women to dogs? I was like, oh, shut up. I said, bitch, you stretching. I said, you really stretching. And when I was in that class, a lot of soy boys was coming from the other class. Very soft, feminine men was trying to argue with me. I was shutting them all down. And a lot of women in the class was, telling me, like, oh, I can't believe you said that, CJ, and blah, 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 blah. Did you know after that class, when the class was over, the hottest chicks in that class would come up to me and be like, and they'll be quiet in the class, but they'll come to me like, CJ, you had really good points. You had really good points. Did you know I fucked some of those hottest chicks in those classes? Mr. Big Bad Wolf, misogynistic CJ, the lady was trying to paint me a picture. The professor was trying to act like I was comparing women to dogs, was doing all this shit. But I ended up fucking some of the hottest chicks in that class. And all those soy boys that was trying to go against me and I was fucking up their arguments, never got no pussy from none of them hoes in that class. So that just goes to show you. And then the professor herself, after all the back and forth, after all the arguing, she gave me a B in the class. And then when the class was over, she wanted me to stay after class, and we talked. And she said, thank you for opening my eyes to some things. So what I'm trying to tell you guys, a lot of you guys are fucking afraid of fucking women. And at the end of the day, that's what's keeping you from having access to them. The woman will open her legs, her womb, her everything to the guy that is not afraid of her and don't give a fuck about her and takes his rightful position as a fucking man. A leader. A dominant leader who believes in what the fuck he believes in. It's not hard. Like when my boy, I see him doing game, I feel like it's like pulling teeth for him to get results from women. Everything is pulling teeth. Everything is fucking trying to convince the bitch. When I fucking do game, I feel like everything is smooth. Bitches make out with me smoothly. Bitches suck my dick smoothly. Bitches give the pussy smoothly. Everything is just smooth, low objections, wet pussies, good head. Everything is smooth. Everything is so fucking smooth. Because women naturally love the guy that don't give a fuck about them. They can't fucking help it. Maybe their brain is wired that way. The guy that just don't give a fuck. He really don't give too much of a fuck about really anything. He don't give a fuck about what she's talking about. He's gonna act like he do. Oh, for real? Damn. Oh, for real? Oh, shit. Damn. You feel me? Oh, damn. Oh, your grandma did what? Oh, for real? Your grandma did that? Damn. That's the type, a person who just allowed a conversation to flow wherever the fuck it flow. When I be hearing all these dating coaches talking about you gotta lead the conversation, you gotta lead the woman, you gotta lead, you gotta... Man, you giving too much of a fuck. These women despise guys that care too much about them, man. Hey, if I'm lying, go test my goddamn theory. Everything that I just told you in this video, how to be a smooth talker, test it. Go in the fucking field and test it. And watch your motherfucking results skyrocket. I just left the field. No alcohol. I ain't drink. I ain't do none of that shit. I'm tired as fuck because it's fucking 3 o'clock in the morning. And I got a fucking basketball fucking tournament tomorrow, 10 a.m. But, I'm tired, but I ain't drink. I did all that. All them numbers, all them bad bitches. I ain't even fucking drink. So, if you want to be a smooth talker, this the video you need to watch. And you might need to replay it and take some fucking notes so that you can dominate this shit. And with that being said, I'm out. Peace.